it's an exciting time to be Ewan McGregor. Nearly 30 years since Trainspotting, but you've just received an honour in the East End of Glasgow. I don't know if you've seen your mural. Here it is.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
What?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it. I thought I had seen it, but now I realise I hadn't, because it says that. It's shite being Scottish.
Yeah. That is an image that's really ripe for corruption.
Yeah, someone needs a stepladder and some paint.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've got tough times ahead, my friend.
It won't take long. It won't be long.
Oh, at least it looks like you're really enjoying it.
Begging for it.
Really ready for it.
Oh, mercy.
I've showed that sequence to my kids, you know.
Oh,
This is the toilet sequence in Trainspotting.
Yeah, some of my kids are older now, so they've seen Trainspotting, but my younger ones hadn't. And showing that, I said, you've got to just watch this. So I just showed them the toilet. I think it was Anouk was about 10. I said, look, watch this. And I showed her the scene where I'm in the worst, right when it starts, the worst toilet in Scotland, you know.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be quite funny. And as I'm showing it to her, I'm realising, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm shitting my brains out, and my daughter's going, who is my father? What the fuck is this? But anyway, then it goes all serene when I do the swimming. And then I had to explain why I was down there to get the... Oh, it was a nightmare. Anyway, scarring your children. Here we are.
Hey, let's start the show! Now, Danny, obviously on set, you're in charge.
Apparently, yeah.
On a night like tonight, are you in charge of the set?
Just wait and see. You'll quickly find out I'm not.
The answer is no. Yeah. So, welcome back, Trainspotting. Sunday night was the big premiere in Edinburgh. Look at you all. That must have been a great night for you all.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Yeah. The whole of Edinburgh seemed to turn out in the streets. It was wonderful.
And at least, now, Johnny and Ewan, can you remember this one now?
This one we remember, I think, yeah.
It was only on Sunday, in fairness.
Yeah.
But
Bits in it.
So we've got the last one. This is you 20 years ago. And you guys don't remember this one?
I remember.
Not really. Not really at all. I don't really remember it. I don't remember what...
And you all look so happy and lovely, and you're scanning across, and then you get to Robert Carlyle. Did no one give you the dress code?
No.
Was it come as you are?
No. See, I do remember it because I'd been filming in Nicaragua, in actual fact. And, of course, there was no... This is days before really internet. So we had no idea that any of the kind of the build-up to the first film was happening. So I came across that the very night of the premiere. I landed at Heathrow, and I seen his face in all these magazines. I thought, something's happening here. This is bizarre.
I'll get my sheepskin jacket.
Okay, exactly.
This is a special night.
But that's what I was wearing when I came off the plane.
That's right. Oh, it's all changed now. All changed now. And now, the person I must say hello to is Ewan, because Spud was such a kind of strong visual look, that thing. Like, so people, even now, it's used as kind of reference. Do you know, are you aware of what happened in Utah? Do you know this?
Oh, your researcher told me about this. It does ring a bell, yes.
Yeah. So basically, someone in Utah, this was only a couple of years ago, committed a crime, OK? And they didn't have a photograph of the criminal they were looking for. So this is the genuine wanted poster.
Oh.
It's something like that. He probably looks like this.
And did they ever catch him, Graham?
Don't go to Utah would be my advice. Do not do that. Oh, dear. Well, no, because it's odd, because you kind of think that Trainspotting wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
And then, but you all look like children in the flashbacks. I mean, how much did you want this to stand alone, and how much did you... Because it's a delicate balance of how self-referential it would be.
Yeah, you can't just repeat it. And in fact, if you're going to do that, you do one straight away, which is the tradition with the sequel. So you've got to let the 20 years that has passed stand for the main element of the film, really, and the catch-up. And I think it does this weird thing. I mean, you know this as well. If you look back at you beginning this show compared to what you look like now...
All right, I'm a lot older, thank you.
But television has that... No, sorry.
He's a guest.
television has that amazing film television. It freezes you in time, and people have an image. I remember Graham on his first show, and they have that image in their mind, and then they meet you in the street, or they go, and they're like, no, I don't want him to look like that. And with these, so what did I do to the surface? No, I meant it. Anyway.
All right, I've melted, Danny.
It went in a hole. But you know what I mean. And then suddenly...
Yes, we've established. I understand. I'm much older.
and then you unfreeze them in time, and you bring them next door to each other like this, and people can see them. And you do see these occasional glimpses of them back in the original film, and it's very moving. And it returns these guys to the common pool because it's something we all face.
Yeah.
Whether we're aware of it or not yet, it's in the post for everyone. This ageing thing.
And also the bonds of shared history. I mean, I was talking to you backstage. That idea that those bonds of shared history, as you get older, take on an importance they never had.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I was saying to you all backstage, I loved it. I loved it. All those things you kind of worried about, have you left it too long and everything. But actually, the point is that it's 20 years later, isn't it?
It's kind of like our special effect, isn't it? Age is almost like our big money special effect.
Yes, no, because it's like watching children act, where children, what a convincing 6-year-old. But you all look 20 years older. It's excellent. Yeah, it's amazing.
Put a lot of work into it.
Really worked
really hard, yeah.
So at the end of the first film, Renton, obviously, you walked off with all the money, 16 grand. So 20 years later, where are we now? Where's Spud as the movie begins?
Spud is really not in a good place. He's been trying his best, struggling through the last 20 years to be a better man, the man that his wife and child need him to be. And it's devastating for him that he is crippled with his addictions and is unable to break free of them.
And great for you, but it is kind of amazing he's still alive.
It is amazing, but I mean, there's plenty of people you could say that about. You know, and rock and roll is littered with those cats that are still remarkably sprightly, you know, in their 60s and 70s right now. So, you know, I think there's life in the old Spud yet.
And Begbie, what's happened to Begbie?
Begbie's exactly what you expect him to be. He's in the nick. He's been there for the last 20 years, festering, thinking about this guy. The day you can meet him and kill him.
And I suppose the beginning, Sick Boy is the most kind of surprising what's happened to him in the 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like was not that surprised that he's sort of stuck in a rut, because that's one thing I really loved about where he is in the new film, is that his powers have waned, because people used to think Sick Boy was such a cool character, and I thought it was interesting to look at him and the fact that he's stuck in the same circles of behaviour, and he's sort of struggling in life, and he thinks he's winning and he's still a chancer, but he's really making bad decisions, and that's led to a lot of frustration and bitterness. So there are no parallels with my own life at all.
Difficult. Were you worried about the movie going back and doing a Scottish accent again?
Yes. I mean, not worried, but I approached it differently. I kept up the accent the whole time filming the first one, because, you know, no one knew who we were. I could go to a pub in Glasgow and just wing it. And if you can get away with it, the pub in Glasgow, you can get away with it anywhere, right? And this time... As I was saying. Yeah, so I worked with a dialect coach this time around, because
you don't drink anymore.
Yeah.
Practice some more accent.
I don't do Scottish anymore.
You know, you talk about the timing right now, but I suppose one of the things about coming back was that one of the problems about all it was that you guys, for how many years did you not talk for?
Yeah, quite a bit.
A long time, yeah.
Yeah, sadly, yeah.
No, and I don't mean to trivialise it, because it's an awful thing. You know, you really liked each other, you loved working together, and then it what was it? Was it one bust up, or was it a dribbling apart?
Well, it was just over a film that was a misunderstanding and a mishandling of. It was just over a film that I.
This was The Beach.
Yeah,
yeah,
and it did. It's a big regret of mine that it went on for so very long. It's a shame we didn't work together all those years, because not because of any particular film. And it didn't really matter about the beach. It was never about the beach. It was about our friendship and how much I felt like Danny's... I was in the first 3 movies, you know, Shallow Grave, Trainspotting, and then A Life Less Ordinary. And then I wasn't in the 4th, and I was a bit... it made me a bit rudderless. I didn't quite get it. And, yeah, we didn't speak for a long time, which was such a waste.
Because so it began with a lunch. Is the lunch when you told him he wasn't going to be in the beach?
Yeah, and I think I handled it very, very badly, and I've apologised to you, and I kind of feel a shame about it. That's very difficult to... You know, it's one of the things, weirdly, that the film's is about trying to express emotions, and I felt a great shame about it, really. I was not proud of the way I handled it, and he, actually, handled it with enormous grace, because, you know... You see these actors and they do big things and you hear these stories about them, and he handles all his world with enormous grace and courage, actually, which is the definition of grace. They say courage is grace under pressure, which he showed enormously. So, and we had this thing, we had this film, this Slumdog Millionaire, which was doing amazing, picking up all these amazing things, and somebody asked him, he didn't tell me, somebody asked him whether he'd present this kind of promotional award to me on which is one of the things you do on the route to the Oscars and stuff like that. And he did, and he stood up on stage and he made this amazing speech. And I was, like, in tears backstage. It was like, oh, God. So, yeah, wow. I'm very grateful to him.
And when this happens in my life, if friends of mine, if this happens, I always really unsuccessfully try to interfere and broker a peace. Did any of you try to get involved? Or did you just go, whoa, I'm leaving that alone?
We had our own feuds going on.
No one spoke to you in 15 years.
Yeah.
I was really upset about it, so upset I actually did the beach with Danny.
Hashtag Team Danny. Danny, you've made huge films, 28 Days Later, 127 Hours, Trainspotting, all those things. But you've made films that are less successful. And which one? I can't name them.
I think you're looking great.
It's gloves off now. But I just wondered, as a director, what is the... I mean, maybe you never know, or is there a bit in the process? Is it in the edit? Is there a moment when you kind of go,
Yeah. You shouldn't really. You should believe in them all the time. But I think deep down you do know. What's much more difficult to know is when you know something's going to be a hit. No one knows that. It's like what Bobby said. You just don't know. Otherwise, there'd only ever be hit films. Why would they release ones that wouldn't be a hit?
That's a very good point. And also, no one tries to make a bad film.
No, you do. Yeah. Well, I don't know, actually, sometimes. But no, you try not to. Yeah.
Begbie, we must talk about Begbie. Because for you, that must have been... Like, everyone, presumably, after that film was just scared of you.
Yes. They still are. No, it was. I've played quite a few, but it was great because it gave me an awful lot of other kind of, you know, Begbie type parts to play. So it gave me a kind of career's worth of that. But anybody that knows me knows I'm absolutely nothing like that at all.
But honestly. No, but I liked that on either side of Trainspotting, you were being the nicest policeman in the world. You're being Hamish Macbeth with your lovely little Westie Terrier.
Absolutely.
Don't get cheers for Hamish.
Thanks very much. No, it was lovely. But it was a fantastic part to play. These kind of parts, these psycho parts, these are when you can lose yourself. You know, I mean, you can have, your imagination runs riot, and something like Begbie is just an absolute pleasure to play.
But even your son is aware of Begbie.
Yes, he is.
But how old is your son?
He's 10. He's 10 and 12. I've got 2 sons, 10, 12. My daughter's 14.
Has he seen the film?
No, he's not, but he's aware of Begbie, and he was certainly aware when I was shooting the film last springtime there, because I didn't stay at home when I was playing the part, because you've got a lot of stuff in your head when you're playing a part like that, and you don't want to kind of let it go every day when you go home, because you need to dredge it back up the next day. So it's best to kind of stay away for the family during those moments, because you don't want any of that chance, any of that kind of slipping out at all. But he was very aware that I was playing Begbie, and he dressed up accordingly when I went home one night.
I think we've got a little picture of him.
What? It was brilliant. He disappeared up. He saw me come in, and he disappeared upstairs and came back down the moustache.
one thing we haven't talked about. We haven't talked about tonight, and that is that iconic poster, the 1996 publicity campaign. Because again, it broke the mold. That isn't what a film poster looked like. Is it true that this was the day after? Was it the rap party?
You're asking us like we would remember.
The legend is that you weren't feeling the best for this.
I think that's right. I remember travelling in a taxi with you at like 5 a.m. in the morning to go to Glasgow Airport after the rap party so that we could go down and do this shoot in London.
Is that when I blinded you with my Cockney accent?
Yeah, and then he started. I'd only known Johnny for the entire shoot as a Scotsman. And then in the taxi after the rap party, he started talking to me in his own accent, and I was really disorientated and disturbed, you know?
It was a special treat. I noticed. I see Kelly, obviously not here, Diane not here. So I thought, just a treat, if I could meet Kelly, if we could recreate this very, very quickly. So if you stand up and get out, just to there. So I'm in what order? So you're down this end. You're down this end, Robert. And then what is it? It's Robert. Then I'd be in the gap. Then who's next? Then yeah, and then you're at the end. Yeah. Okay. Now I do have some props.
This seems a bit clear. Embarrassingly, I'm dressed almost exactly the same way.
No, that's right.
Yeah, did you know we were doing this, Ewan? You look like... I've shaved my head especially for this. Yeah. I did. Yeah. That's for you. A little moustache and a cigarette.
Very much.
There's Spud's glasses. Look, now... Johnny, if you want to go... do you want to go full Bond?
How can I not?
OK, do it. OK, hang on. Yeah. I've got my Kelly here. OK, really very well. OK, now, if we put up the graphics... you're that way. That way, I'm this way. So you're there. No, yeah, you're good. OK. And we're all doing it to that camera. See the one right. So which one am I leaning as Kelly? I'm leaning towards you.
Seductively.
Are we all doing it?
Yeah.
Excellent. Beautiful job. Thank you very much. Have a seat, too.